Doggy? Good doggy. One of the things that I was thinking coming back, especially since my girlfriend read that book cover to cover, T.D. Jakes' Identity, I was thinking back to something that he said years ago. I heard him say that people tend to live longer when they have companionship, when they have family or friends around. He said, let alone having a little dog or an animal, people live longer. Even just having an animal. And my mom's been neglected, no one coming around to see her. And if they do, it's just like, here, take this, do that. Not really being in tune with her. And my dad's telling me, like, oh, make sure you go up there, like, once a week at least, It's a 2 hour and a half away, maybe 2 hour drive with traffic. Like, you can do that in the time span of a movie. You can make the trip there and back, whatever. And my girl was telling me too, like, oh, just go once a week. And I'm just thinking, like, forget that. Once a week? Hell no. Like, I need to go down there and stay there for like 2 solid days, 3 days. Like, today's the 22nd. Like, 23, 24, 25, Christmas. I'm thinking, I want to be there 3 days straight up until Christmas and spend Christmas with her. And I know her daughters will probably put on some facade or whatever. Who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe they will. Maybe it will be genuine. Who knows? Maybe her daughters will say, hey, Josh, you want to come to the family event? Come to Christmas at our house? And me, I'm thinking, like, maybe I'd be like, nah, I'm good. Like I usually am over all the years, decline every offer. No, I'm straight. But that's mostly due to social anxiety, which isn't real. Same way that I would like pop pills, and I'm like, bro, you don't need this. You can fortify your mind. You don't need a crutch to rely on drugs or alcohol or anything. You can raise your blood oxidation and do 100 burpees before you go to a social event. You can go for a run or something. Breathe heavily so you can raise your blood oxidation and view yourself as a higher self. Then go into a situation. You can do this. But yeah, man, I'm not trying to wait no week, man, to see my mama again. Especially with the way that she was, bro. She was trying so hard to eat. And I kind of like want to keep her encouraged so that she can be better by the time my sister comes down. Because I'm pretty sure, evidently, we'll see with the phone calls that are made today, that my sister and her husband are going to change their plans around to come down for the holiday, for Christmas, which is in the next 3 days, to see my mama. And I'm thinking, if I were to spend a few days with her, she would at least get nourished enough spiritually and physically to where when my sister comes, she can at least to a degree do some sort of motion. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, my sister's more emotional than me. And I even broke down a little bit in front of my mama. And I really was trying not to because I was like, bro, I don't want to bring any negativity. I don't want her to stress. But I think maybe that even added to it. See, her seeing me cry made her want to, like... But initially I was like, fuck that. excuse me. But I was like, no, forget all that. I was like, I'm gonna stay here, bro. But just something inside of me was telling me, like, your girl, your dad are here. Like, I don't really want to send them off alone and have my girl drive in the middle of the night with him. Like, just take them home. And honestly, I think it's good. And this may be mixing of culture. I'm not even supposed to be telling people I talk to AI because I feel like people judge me. But I had a conversation with AI and it was actually thought provoking and made me think about the whole experience and broke everything down. So I'm glad that I had this time away. This whole experience made me just appreciate everything more, even the companionship of my girlfriend, no matter what the stability of our relationship is, like sitting on the couch, just being near her. Because, like, that's all my mom wanted was just to be near. So it had me thinking about intimacy on a different level. Um, because me and my girl are just so different. Like, I'm very kinesthetic. My mom is too. Like, she just wanted to hold my hand the whole time for 2 hours straight, 3 hours straight. And I'm kinesthetic, but like I'll kind of push people out of the boundary. I just have so much like energy. I'm static. If I don't go do yard work, do some push-ups, go to work, exert my energy, then I'm just wilding, and then I'll be like jumping on you or some shit. I don't know, you know. But once I use that energy, I'm more calm. Because my girl, she doesn't really want to be like touched that much and stuff like that. And as be it, but not a lot. She's a good girl, but in due to past experiences, what have you. But I feel like there's just a lesson in all of that. For me to calm down, use my energy correctly, and just last night, like after that whole experience, because my girl sleeps on the couch, I sleep on the bed in the bedroom, and hmm, and I kind of wanted to like sleep in there, and I was even thinking like, she sleeps on the couch. There's no room for me. Like I just want to at least like be near her, like sleep on the chair or sleep on the floor. And I was like, bruh, you don't think your mom would have liked that? You know what I'm saying? At least some comfort. Not that I necessarily should have been there. At first, I was thinking maybe I should have been there, but I was like, just in general, the comfort, bro, of just being there. You want comfort to a degree where when I got home, I usually don't like want to be near the dog or anything. And I was like telling the dog, like, come here, come here. Even the companionship of an animal, you know, it made me appreciate even the animal who I usually keep my distance from because I'm like, oh, dirty dog. I'm such a germaphobe. I'm like, if I touch the dog, I have to wash my hands. But I wanted to be around the dog. I wanted to be around my girl to the degree where I was like, oh, thinking in my head, like, oh, I'll sleep out here with her just so I can be near her. But it just had me thinking, like, wow, like the intimacy like is needed in life, if not for you, for others. But in that moment, I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to bed because I feel like you didn't stay with your mama, so don't stay with the girl. Like, go in your alone time, and it turned out being good. I talked to AI, and I was able to process the whole event and kind of break down the family dynamic and all this other stuff. So it's just interesting, man, and I'm appreciative, and I just don't want to fail. I will not fail. Like, I want to be a hard worker. I want to build a legacy. I want to take care of responsibility, even at a minimum level. Pay my bills, pay my rent, have a phone line. I have no phone service. Have a car. I want to do my best to my ability to provide for others. Because even yesterday, what? My dad didn't have a car, needed a ride. Like, I'm always the one that's called for answers. And I need to be that person. Even my friends looking up to me on what they should do. And like, I'm not even living life appropriately. It's just time to step up, man. Give it your all. And just know that life ain't no joke, man. I've been playing a game, and life's not a game. It's a lesson. Go back to school, man. You can never learn too much. Keep learning.